Hey guys, welcome back again to another exciting video. Here in today's video, we will share you the life story of Kishore Kumar. Therefore, before we begin, if you are new to this channel and like the content what we post, then I think you should go and hit the subscribe button and push the bell icon so that you'll never miss any exciting videos when we upload them over here. Let's get started. Abhas Kumar Ganguly, better known by his stage name Kishore Kumar, was an Indian playback singer, actor, music director, lyricist, writer, director, producer, and screenwriter. He was one of the most popular singers in the Indian film industry, and from soft numbers to PP tracks to romantic moods, Kishore Da sang in different genres, but some of his rare compositions, which were considered classic, were lost in time. According to Ashok Kumar, Kishore Da's success came because his voice hit the microphone straight at its most sensitive point. Apart from Hindi, he sang in many Indian languages including Bengali, Marathi, Assamese, Gujarati, Kannada, Bhojpuri, Malayalam and Urdu. He also sang on private albums in several languages, especially in Bengali. He won 8 Filmfare Awards for Best Male Playback Singer and holds the record for winning the most Filmfare Awards in that category. He was awarded the Lata Mangeshkar Award by the Madhya Pradesh government in 1985 and 1986. In 1997, the Madhya Pradesh government initiated an award called the Kishore Kumar Award for contributions to Hindi cinema. In 2012, Kishore Da's unreleased last song was sold for 1.56 million, that is 15,60,000 rupees at Ocean Cinefan auction in New Delhi. Kishore Da was born on 4th August 1929 in a Bengali family in Khandwa, Central Province, now in Madhya Pradesh, as Abhas Kumar Ganguly. His father, Kunjalal Ganguly or Gangopadhyay, was a lawyer and his mother, Gauri Devi, came from a wealthy Bengali family and was a homemaker. Kunjalal Gangopadhyay was invited by the Kamavisadar Gokhale family of Khandwa to be their personal lawyer. Kishore Da was the youngest of 4 siblings and older 3 being Ashok the eldest, Sati Devi and Anup. While Kishore Da was still a child, his brother Ashok became a Bollywood actor. Later, Anup also ventured into cinema with Ashok's help. He graduated from Christian College, Indore. After Ashok Kumar became a star of Hindi films, the Ganguly family visited Bombay, now in Mumbai, regularly. Abhas Kumar changed his name to Kishore Kumar and started his cinema career as a chorus singer at Bombay Talkies, where his brother worked. Kishore Da's first film appearance was in Shikari in 1946, in which his brother Ashok played the lead role. Music director Khemchand Prakash gave Kishore Da a chance to sing Marne Ki Duaein Kyun Mangu for the film Ziddi in 1948. After this, Kishore Da was offered many other assignments, but he was not very serious about a film career. In 1949, he settled in Bombay. Kishore Da played the lead in the Bombay Talkies film Andolan in 1951, directed by Fani Majumdar. Although he got some acting assignments with the help of his brother, he was more interested in becoming a singer. But Ashok wanted Kishore Da to be an actor like him. Between 1946 and 1955, Kishore Da appeared in 22 films, of which 16 were flops, and since he was disinterested in taking up acting as a career, he would find ways to be in the bad books of the director or producer so that they throw him from their films. It was only after the success of films such as Ladki, Naukri, Miss Malaysia, Char Paise, Baap Re Baap that Kishorda developed an interest in acting seriously, which resulted him having successful films as the lead actor between 1955 and 1966. During the initial stage of his career, Kishorda was deeply inspired by singer K.L. Sehgal and imitated his style of singing in some of his early films. He had a great respect for poet and musician Rabindranath Tagore, who influenced him in many ways. If you have not seen the life story of Rabindranath Tagore, then you can click the link in description and check out his story too. How from a simple family he has risen to being the first Nobel awardee of India. He was an ardent admirer of Hollywood actor-singer Danny Kaye. He hung the portraits of all these three personalities at his Gauri Kund residence and would bow respectfully before them every day as a rule. In his later career, Kishorda was also heavily influenced by the playback singer Ahmed Rushdie, and his liking towards Rushdie was to extent that former paid as a tribute at Royal Albert Hall in London to the latter by singing some of his songs. Kishorda employed yodeling in many of his songs, including Tum Bin Jaऊं Kahan, Zindagi Ek Safar Hai Suhana, and Chala Jata Hoon. The style eventually became an essential feature of his singing and was inspired by Jimmy Rogers and Tex Martin. Kishorda starred in Bimal Roy's Naukri in 1954 and Rishikesh Mukherjee's directorial debut Musafir in 1957. Salil Chaudhary, the music director for Naukri, was initially dismissive of Kishorda as a singer when he found that Kishorda had no formal training in music. However, after hearing his voice, Chaudhary gave him the song Chota Sa Ghar Hoga, which was supposed to be sung by Hemant Kumar. The commercially successful films of Kishorda included Ladki in 1953, Naukri in 1954, Baap Re Baap in 1955, Paisa Hi Paisa in 1956, New Delhi 1956, Naya Andaz 1956, Bhagam Bhag Bhai Bhai in 1956, Asha in 1957, Chalti Ka Naam Gaadi 1958, Dilli Ki Thug 1958, Jalsaz in 1959, Bombay Ka Chor 1962, Chacha Zindabad 1959, Manmauji in 1962, Jhumru in 1961, Half Ticket in 1962, Mr. X in Bombay in 1964, Shriman Fantush in 1965, Ekraz in 1963, Ganga Ki Lehre, Hum Sab Ustad Hain, Hal E Dil, Pyar Kiye Ja, and Padosan in 1968. As an actor, his best period was between 1954 and 1966. His on-screen pairing with actress Mala Sinha, Vijayanthi Mala, Nutan, Madhubala and Kumkum gave the biggest hits in his career. Chalti Ka Naam Gaadi in 1958, his home production, had three Ganguly brothers and Madhubala in main roles. Kishorda played a car mechanic who has a romance with the city girl Madhubala, with a subplot involving the brothers. In the movie Half Ticket, for one of the songs Aake Seedhi Lagi Dil Pe, the music director Salil Chaudhary had a duet in mind and wanted Kishorda and Lata Mangeshkar to sing the song. However, since Lata Mangeshkar was not in town and Salil Chaudhary had to record that song before she could return, Kishorda solved the problem by singing both the male and female of the song himself. The duet was actually for Pran and Kumar on the screen dressed as a woman. It just turned out to be fine, and as he did admirably while singing both in male and female voices. Now isn't that interesting? Let's move forward. Music director S.D. Burman is credited with spotting Kishorda's talent for singing. During the making of Mashal in 1950, S.D. Burman visited Ashok's house where he heard Kishore Da imitating K.L. Saigal. He complimented him and told him that he should develop a style of his own instead of copying Saigal. Kishore Da eventually developed his own style of singing which featured yodeling, which he had heard on the records of Tex Martin and Jimmy Rogers. S.D. Burman kept making Kishore singing for Dev Anand from the 50s to the early 70s. S.D. Burman provided him the training and encouraged Kishore Da a lot, especially in the late 50s and early 60s, resulting in Kishore Da's developing into a great singer in the future years. S.D. Burman recorded Kishore Da's voice for Dev Anand's Munim Ji in 1954, Taxi Driver in 1954, House Number 44 in 1955, Fantush in 1956, Now Do Gyara in 1957, Paying Guest in 1957, Guide in 1965, Jewel Thief in 1967, Prem Pujari in 1970, and Tere Mere Sapne in 1971. He also composed music for Kumar's home production Chalti Ka Naam Gaadi in 1958. Some of their songs were Mana Janab Ne Pukara Nahi from Paying Guest, Hum Hai Rahi Pyar Ke from Now Do Gyara, Hai Meri Topi Palat Kiya from Fantush, and Ek Ladki Bhegi Bhagi Si, and Hal Kaisa Hai Janab Ka from Chalti Ka Naam Gaadi. Asha Bhosle and Kishore Da performed duets composed by S.D. Burman including Chhod Do Aanchal from Paying Guest, Aankhon Mein Kya Ji from Now Do Gyara, Hal Kaisa Hai Janab Ka, and 5 Rupaiya 12 Anna from Chalti Ka Naam Gaadi, and Are Yaar Meri To Tum Ho Gajab from Teen Deviyan in 1965. As a singer, Kishore Da's work as a singer with many music directors in this period includes Ye Raate Ye Mausam and Hum To Mohabbat Karega from Dilli Ka Thug, Piya Piya Mora Jiya from Baap Re Baap, Hello Hello Ji from Bombay Ka Chor, Michael Hai To Cycle Hai from Bewakoof, Eh Hasino Naznino from Chacha Zindabad, Zarurat Hai from Manmauji in 1961, Likha Hai Teri Aankhon Mein from Teen Deviyan, Suno Jana, Pyar Baat Ke Chalo, and Kya Teri Zulfe Hai from Hum Sab Ustad Hain, Khubsurat Hasina from Mr. X in Bombay, Gata Rahe Mera Dil from Guide in 1965, Sultana from Shriman Fantush, Machalti Hui from Ganga Ki Lehrein, Mera Dil Meri Jaan, and Pyar Ka Jahan Hotel from Jahalsaz, and Ye Dil Na Hota Bechara from Jewel Thief in 1967. Music director C. Ramachandra also recognized Kishore Das' talent as a singer. They collaborated on songs including Inamina Dika from Asha in 1957. Kishore Das' works include Nakhre Wali from New Delhi by Shankar Jaikishan, C.A.T. Cat Mane Billy, and Hum To Mohabbat Karega from Dilli Ka Thug by Ravi, and Chhedo Na Meri Zulfe from Ganga Ki Lehre by Chitragupta. Kishore Da acted in and composed the music for Jhumru in 1961 and wrote the lyrics for the film's title song Main Hoon Jhumru. He also wrote the script and composed music for the film, which is about the relationship between a father, Kishore Da, and his deaf and mute son, played by his real son, Amit Kumar. After 1966 as an actor, Kishore Da built up a notoriety for coming late for the shootings or bunking them altogether. His films flopped frequently after 1965 and he landed in income tax trouble. In 1968, Rahul Dev Burman worked with Kishore Da on the soundtrack of the film Padosan in 1968, in which Kishore Da sang Mere Samne Wali Khidki Mein and Kehna Hai. Padosan was a comedy featuring Kishore Da as a dramatist musician, Mahmood as a Carnatic music and dance teacher, and Sunil Dutt as a simpleton named Bhola. Kishore Das' character was inspired by his uncle Dhananjay Banerjee, a classical singer. The highlight of the film was a musical, comical duel between Kishore Da, Sunil Dutt, and Mahmood, एक चतुरनार करके सिंगार. In 1969, Shakti Samanta produced and directed Aradhana. He sang 3 songs in the film: मेरे सपनों की रानी, कोरा कागज था या मन मेरा, and रूप तेरा मस्ताना. Shakti Samanta suggested that Kishore Da should sing the other songs too. When the film was released, Kishore Da's 3 songs established him as a leading Bollywood playback singer. Kishore Da won his first Filmfare Award for Roop Tera Mastana. From the 1970s and throughout 1980s, Kishore Da sang for Dharmendra, Rajesh Khanna, Amitabh Bachchan, Jitendra, Sanjeev Kumar, Dev Anand, Shashi Kapoor, Mithun Chakraborty, Vinod Khanna, Dilip Kumar, Shami Kapoor, Randhir Kapoor, Rishi Kapoor, Rajiv Kapoor, Aditya Pancholi, Nasiruddin Shah, Sanjay Dutt, Sunny Deol, Anil Kapoor, Rakesh Roshan, Pran, Sachin, Vinod Mehra, Rajinikanth, Chunky Pandey, Kumar Gaurav, Sanjay Khan, Feroz Khan, Kunal Goswami, Govinda, and Jackie Shroff. Kishore Das sang the most songs in his career for Rajesh Khanna. Kishore Das sang 245 songs picturized on Rajesh Khanna's across 92 films, which is an unbeaten record for the singer-actor combination. Kishore Das sang 245 songs for Rajesh Khanna, 202 for Jitendra, 119 for Dev Anand, and 131 for Amitabh Bachchan. S.D. Burman and Kishore Da continued with music including Phoolon Ke Rang Se and Shokhiyon Mein Ghola Jaye from Prem Pujari in 1969, Aaj Madhosh Hua Jaye Re, Khilti Hai Gul Yahan, and O Meri Sharmili from Sharmili in 1971, Meet Na Mila from Abhiman in 1973, and Jeevan Ki Baghiya Mehkegi from Tere Mere Sapne in 1974 film. In 1975, S.D. Burman composed his last song for Kishore Kumar, Badi Suni Suni Hai, for the film Mili. R.D. Burman recorded several songs with Kishore Kumar in the 1970s, including O Majhi Re from Khushbu, Ye Sham Mastani, and Ye Jo Mohabbat Hai from Kati Patang in 1971. Raat Kali Ek Khwab Mein Aayi from Buddha Mil Gaya in 1971, and Chingari Koi Bhadke, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, अमर प्रेम, जिंदगी के सफ़र में गुजार जाते हैं जो मकाम फ्रॉम आपकी कसम इन 1974, आने वाला पल फ्रॉम गोलमाल इन 1980, हमें और जीने की चाहत न होती फ्रॉम अगर तुम न होते, राहत पे रहते हैं फ्रॉम नमकीन, एंड जब भी कोई कंगना फ्रॉम शौकीन. Although he was not formally trained in classical music, R.D. Burman often had Kishore Kumar sing semi-classical songs such as Hame Tumse Pyar Kitna from Kudrat and Mere Naina Sawan from Mehbooba. R.D. Burman recorded several duets pairing Kishore Kumar with Asha Bhosle and Lata Mangeshkar, including Panna Ki Tamanna and Bahut Dur Mujhe from Hira Panna in 1973, नींद चुरा के रातों में, शरीर बदमाश, मुझको मोहब्बत में धोखा एंड किसी से दोस्ती कर लो फ्रॉम दिल दीवाना, ढल गई रंग फ्रॉम हीरा लाल पन्ना लाल, एक मैं हूँ फ्रॉम डार्लिंग डार्लिंग, रिमझिम गिरे सावन फ्रॉम मंजिल, क्या यही प्यार है एंड हम तुमसे मिले फ्रॉम संजय दत्त's डेब्यू फिल्म रॉकी इन 1981, जाने जान ढूंढता फ्रॉम जवानी दीवानी, कहीं ना जा एंड कहो कैसे रास्ता फ्रॉम बड़े दिलवाला, सुन जरा शौक हसीना एंड खारी शो फ्रॉम हारजी इन 1982, वादा हांजी वादा from The Burning Train and कैसी लग रही हूँ मैं from झूठा सच. Apart from the Burmans, Kishore Kumar worked with other famous music directors too. The composer duo Lakshmikant Pyarelal LP composed many songs by him, including मेरे महबूब कयामत होगी from Mr. X in Bombay, मेरे नसीब में आए दोस्त फ्रॉम दो रास्ते, ये जीवन है फ्रॉम पिया के घर, मेरे दिल में आज क्या है फ्रॉम दाग, नहीं मैं नहीं देख सकता फ्रॉम मजबूर, मेरे दीवानेपन की भी फ्रॉम महबूब की मेहंदी, नाच मेरी बुलबुल फ्रॉम रोटी, चल 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 मेरे हाथी फ्रॉम हाथी मेरे साथी, एंड तू कितने बरस की फ्रॉम कर्स. LP also worked with Kishore Kumar and Mohammad Rafi on duets for the films Zakhmi, Dostana, Ram Balram and Deedare Yaar. LP composed I Love You. Salil Chaudhary recorded songs such as Koi Hota Jisko Apna from Mere Apne and Guzar Jaye Din from Annadata. Ravindra Jain recorded Ghungru Ki Tarha and the duets ले जाएंगे फ्रॉम चोर मचाए शोर एंड तोता मैना की कहानी फ्रॉम फकीरा. श्यामल मित्रा recorded a duet of Kishore Kumar with Asha, सारा प्यार तुम्हारा for the film Anand Shram. Kishore Kumar also worked with other composers including Rajesh Roshan, Sapan Chakraborty and Bappi Lahari. Kishore Kumar sang भूल गया सब कुछ duet with Lata Mangeshkar and दिल क्या करे जब किसी से from Rajesh Roshan's film Julie. Their other songs include यादों में वो from Swami, छू कर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा from याराना The Mesmerizing, कहाँ तक ये मन को अंधेर चलेंगे from बातों बातों में, ओ यारा तू यारों से है प्यार and लहरों की तथा यादें एंड कहिए सुनिए डुएट विद आशा भोसले फ्रॉम बातों बातों में. Bappi Lahari also recorded many songs with Kishore Kumar including Pag Ghungru Bandh from Namak Halal in 1982, मंजिले अपनी जगह है फ्रॉम शराबी, चलते चलते मेरे ये गीत याद रखना फ्रॉम चलते चलते एंड सांसों से नहीं कदमों से नहीं फ्रॉम मोहब्बत and duets with Lata Mangeshkar such as Albela Mausam and Pyar Ka Tohfa from Tohfa. The Kishore and Bappi pair also recorded hits in Bengali including Chirodini Tumi Je Amar from Amar Shongi and E Amar Guru Dokkhina from Guru Dokkhina in 1987. During the Indian emergency in 1975 to 1977, Sanjay Gandhi asked Kishore Kumar to sing for an Indian National Congress rally in Bombay, but he refused. As a result, Information and Broadcasting Minister Vidya Charan Shukla put an unofficial ban on playing Kishore Kumar's songs on state broadcasters All India Radio and Doordarshan from 4th May 1976 till the end of emergency. Kishore Kumar produced and directed some movies in the late 1970s and early 1980s. प्यार जिंदगी है, बढ़ती का नाम दाढ़ी, शाबाश डैडी, जिंदगी, दूर वादियों में कहीं and चलती का नाम जिंदगी, which was his last appearance as an actor. Kishore Kumar's son Amit Kumar became a Bollywood singer in the 1974 with the song अपने बस की बात नहीं composed by Kishore Kumar for the film बढ़ती का नाम दाढ़ी. Amit Kumar became popular with success of songs बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं. Kishore Kumar continued singing for several actors even in 1980s. Kishore Da performed stage shows right from 1969 to earn money to pay his income tax arrears. Kishore Da stopped singing for Amitabh Bachchan in the year 1981 after Amitabh ji refused to appear as a guest in the film Mamta Ki Chhaon Mein, which Kishore Da produced. Kishore Da declined to give his voice for Amitabh Bachchan in Naseeb, Coolie, Mard and Desh Premi. Kishore Das said he would give his voice to Randhir Kapoor in the film Pukar. Since Kishore Das shared good rapport with R.D. Burman, he agreed to sing in Mahan, Shakti and Bemisal. Later, Kishore Das called a truce by singing for Amitabh Bachchan in a solo song in Shahenshah and later in Tufan. Kishore Das sang the song Mera Geet Adhura Hai for his production Mamta Ki Chhaav Mein and picturized the song on Rajesh Khanna. Kishore Da had directed the film but died in 1987 and Rajesh Khanna helped Amit Kumar in releasing the film in 1989. He also temporarily stopped singing for Mithun Chakrabarti after Yogita Bali divorced him and married Chakrabarti. However, he later sang for Chakrabarti in Suraksha in the 1970s and in the 1980s in many films including Boxer, Jagir, Fareeb and Waqt Ki Awaaz. In the mid 1980s, Kishore Das sang for Anil Kapoor in Kapoor's debut film as a leading man Wo Saat Din and also recorded for Mr. India in 1987. The song जिंदगी की यही रीत है हार के बाद ही जीत है. He sang duets with Alka Yagnik such as तुमसे बढ़कर दुनिया में ना देखा for कामचोर in 1982, हमनाशी आके from एक डाकू शहर में and sang तेरी मेरी प्रेम कहानी in पिघलता आसमान. He had recorded the duet कहो कहाँ चले for the film बुलंदी. प्यार का दर्द है from दर्द and तुम जो चले गए from आसपास. A few days before his heart attack in 1981, he suffered his first heart attack on 24th January 1981 in Kolkata in the noon hours, and within a gap of another 4 hours he suffered his second heart attack. The first solo song by him after recovery from his 2 attacks was Mere Sang Sang Aaya from Rajput in 1982 and the duet with Asha Mausam Bhiga Bhiga for Gehra Zakhm. By September 1987, Kishore Da decided to retire as he was unhappy with the kind of songs and tunes being made by music directors and was planning to return to his birthplace Khandwa. On 13th October 1987, his brother Ashok's 76th birthday, he died of a heart attack in Bombay at 4:45 p.m. His body was taken to Khandwa for cremation. Kishore Da had recorded his last song, Guru Guru, a duet with Asha Bhosle for the film Waqt Ki Awaaz in 1988, composed by Bappi Lahari for Mithun Chakrabarti and Sridevi. The day before he died, his song Pal Bhar Ke Liye for the film Johnny Mera Naam in 1970 was used in an episode of The Simpsons titled Kiss Kiss Bang Bangalore. His songs have been featured in several films including Such a Long Journey in 1998 and Side Streets in 1998. Sony TV organized the television singing contest K for Kishore to search for a single like Kishore Da. Kishore Kumar's unreleased song was sold for 15.6 lakh at the Ocean Cinefan auction, New Delhi in 2012, the highest price bid for any Indian singer. The song was Tum Hi To Wo Ho, written by Kulwant Jani, with music by Usha Khanna. This was for the film called Khel Tamasha by Rajesh Kumar, which never got made. The song was recorded just 3 days before his death in October 1987. In 1996, 9 years after his death, Kishore Das' vocals from the song Sala Main To Sab Ban Gaya were used in the movie Raja Hindustani and picturized on Aamir Khan. Kishore Da originally sung it for Dilip Kumar and it is for the film Sagina. In his memory, the government of Madhya Pradesh has set up a memorial on the outskirts of Khandwa. It is open to public and has his live sea statue in a lotus-shaped structure. It also houses a mini theater and museum dedicated to him. On his birth and death anniversary each year, a function is held and many fans participate in it. The mini theater also screens his films on these days. Kishore Kumar married 4 times. His first wife was a Bengali singer and actress Ruma Guha Thakurta, aka Ruma Ghosh. Their marriage lasted from 1950 to 1958. His second wife was actress Madhubala, who had worked with him in many films including his home production Chalti Ka Naam Gaadi in 1958 and Jhumru in 1961. When Kishore Da proposed to her, Madhubala was ill and was planning to go to London for treatment. She had a ventricular septal defect, hole in the heart, and he was still married to Ruma. After his divorce, the couple had a civil wedding in 1960 and Kishore Da converted to Islam and reportedly changed his name to Karim Abdul. His parents refused to attend the ceremony. The couple also had a Hindu ceremony to please Kishore Da's parents, but Madhubala was never truly accepted as his wife. Within a month of their wedding, she moved back to her bungalow in Bandra because of tension in Kishore Da's household. They remained married, but under great strain for the remainder of Madhubala's life, their marriage ended with Madhubala's death on 23rd February 1969. Kishore Da's third marriage was to Yogita Bali and lasted from 1976 to 4th August 1978. Kishore Da was married to Leena Chandavarkar from 1980 until his death. He had 2 sons, Amit Kumar with Ruma and Sumit Kumar with Leena Chandavarkar. Kishore Da is said to have been paranoid about not being paid. During recordings, he would sing only after his secretary confirmed that the producer had made the payment. On one occasion, when he discovered that his dues had not been fully paid, he appeared on the set with makeup on only one side of his face. When the director questioned him, he replied, "Adha paisa to adha makeup." On the sets of Bhai Bhai, Kishore Da refused to act because the director M.V. Raman owed him 5,000. Ashok Kumar persuaded him to do the scene, but when the shooting started, Kishore Da walked a few paces and said 5,000 rupaya and did a somersault. After he reached the end of the floor, he left the studio. On another occasion, when the producer R.C. Talwar did not pay his dues in spite of repeated reminders, Kishore Da arrived at Talwar's residence shouting, "Hey Talwar, de mere 8,000" every morning until Talwar paid up. The film Anand was originally supposed to star Kishore Da and Mahmood Ali in the lead. Hrishikesh Mukherjee, the director of the film, was asked to meet Kishore Da to discuss the project. However, when he went to Kishore Kumar's house, he was driven away by the gatekeeper due to a misunderstanding. Kishore Da himself, a Bengali, had not been paid for a stage show organized by another Bengali man and had instructed his gatekeeper to drive away this Bengali if he ever visited the house. Consequently, Mahmood had to leave the film as well, and new actors Rajesh Khanna and Amitabh Bachchan were signed up for the film. In spite of his no money, no work principle, sometimes Kishore Da recorded free even when the producers were willing to pay. Such films include those produced by Rajesh Khanna and Danny Denzongpa. On one occasion, Kishore Da helped actor turned producer Bipin Gupta by giving him 20,000 rupees for the film Dal Mein Kala in 1964. When actor Arun Kumar Mukherjee, one of the first person to appreciate Kishore Da's singing talent, died, Kishore Kumar regularly sent money to Mukherjee's family in Bhagalpur. Once, a producer went to court to get a decree that Kishore Kumar must follow the director's orders. As a consequence, he obeyed the director to the letter. He refused to alight from his car until the director ordered him to do so. After filming a car scene in Bombay, Kishore Da drove until he reached Khandala because the director forgot to say cut. In the 1960s, a financier named Kalidas Bhatbhaval, who was disgusted with Kishore Kumar's alleged lack of cooperation during the shooting of Half Ticket, reported to the income tax authorities who raided his house. Later, Kishore Da invited him to his home, asked him to enter a cupboard for a chat, and locked him inside. He unlocked him after 2 hours and told him, "Don't ever come to my house again." Kishore Da, in an interview with British Nandi in 1985, said that he had no friends. He preferred talking to his trees instead. Once, when a reporter made a comment about how lonely he must be, Kishore Da took her to his garden, named some of the trees there were, and introduced them to the reporter as his closest friends. Well, that was the complete life story of Kishore Kumar. We hope you have understood today's concept. If you have any queries, then feel free to contact us. You will find the contact details down in the description. If you have liked today's video, then don't forget to drop a like to it and share it with your family and friends so that even they get to know about their favorite musician Kishore Kumar. You should go and hit the subscribe button and push the bell icon so that you will never miss these kind of exciting videos when we upload them. You can follow us over Facebook and Instagram for more updates. Links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, you can watch the rest of the videos which are going to appear right now here on the screen. Enjoy it!